Oh, I'm hitting the table. Oh well. Anyways, hey everyone, I'm Jessica from Willowvine's Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. So like the videos, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to join the tribe. And for some reason, I never say this, it's in the description and all that crap usually. This is for entertainment purposes only. I don't know why the hell I want to say that. Disclaimer, I guess. You know, we take on what is meant for us, and some people take on more than what's meant for them, and that is no one's fault but their own. So anyways, this is fucking weird. I don't really know where we're going with this yet. I don't know what this is fully about, but I was drawn back to one of my books, which was in the table. I didn't even know that I was going to look at a book until I opened up the table. It was the first book there, and I was like, oh, what's this? So what I was drawn to, I wrote on 8/12/24. And it's weird because it said, it's going to hit you all at once, very suddenly. Spiritual info from the past. It's like, and I've shared this before in a different context, but it's almost like something that you've picked up on, something is going to click within you. Basically, no matter what the hell it's pertaining to, it's just going to be like, whoa, what? What? Like, that's what I feel. And it also said war, follow your intuition. So listen to yourself. I did a video on that. It has uploaded, but I haven't shared it. I don't know if it's going to go on Patreon, YouTube, or if I'm just not going to share it. I'm not sure why I'm not sharing it. There's nothing bad in it. My ear itches really bad. Like, it's kind of painful for some reason. But anyways, I don't know. I don't know why I'm so hesitant. That happens for a reason. So if it shows up, it shows up. It's like a little, I don't want to call it a chat. It's more of a share, because it was just something I don't know. I felt very strongly about talking about said subject matter, and it pertained to listening to oneself. You know, like really listen to you above what people say, what they do, what you see. Listen to you, basically, is what that, I'm not even going to call it reading. My basement thoughts. Basically, that's what that was. So anyways, we have hills, obstacles to overcome. So there's problems here. Or there's problems that are going to arise. But what's weird is all day today. All fucking day. I think today is January 18th. It is Saturday. So anyways, it looks like I'm making the letter L. These two fingers, my thumb and my pointer finger. I did a reading earlier and my thumb felt weird. But then when I was rewatching it, and just off and on all day, regardless of my readings, anything, my finger felt weird. And I just kept, I just kept it out. I don't know why, but it was these two fingers, and I'm just like, why am I doing this? Like, what the fuck is this about? You want to know what the next card is? Finger. That's what I was doing all day. Do you want to know what this says? Warning you of a problem, either now or in the near future. My fucking ear hurts. I don't feel like anyone's listening in or anything like that. So that's not what I'm getting with my ear. It's a literal pain. So someone's dealing with like an issue with their ear. The warning you of a problem. Spirit's warning somebody of a problem. They could be warning me for all I fucking know, but they're not like coming out with it if they are warning me. But that's weird. I've literally been doing this all day. And that's this. It has something to do with the past. Spiritual info from the past is coming up. Maybe you thought it was significant then, and it wasn't, but it is now. That kind of thing. And then we have broom. And this is making me think of the old broom that I used to talk about. And brooms, before I read that, in witchcraft and spiritual practices or whatever, they're for cleansing. Hell, just in your everyday life, a broom cleans your floor. You are cleaning out debris and dust and dirt and all whatever the fuck's on the floor. So you're sweeping away the dirt. That's what brooms represent, spiritually speaking. So if you have a spiritual broom, or if anyone does, that's what it's for. It's for energy clearing. And I have a few that I've made out of a willow tree, out of their branches and stuff. One of them is a Christmas ornament. I'm staring at it right now. It's weird because I was thinking about it a few months ago. Didn't know what the fuck it was. I'm like, I made a few of them. And I gave some away, and I couldn't remember. I was like, I know I still have one. Where the fuck is it? Couldn't find it. Okay, well, I did a reading earlier today, and I was so drawn to put my books on the shelf. I still haven't put them all on my shelf yet. I mentioned this in today's reading, which is still uploading. But anyways, I had said that I stopped in my closet, not the Christmas closet with all my other books, but in the corner where I had the Outlander series, because I started singing the song from that show. Sing me a song. I don't know all the words. And I stopped and I found a penny. And I'm like, okay, like, what the? Spirit's leading me here for a reason. So I was like, okay, I'm going to pull all the books out, put them on a shelf. And I did. But, the past. It's making my arm hurt all of a sudden. Like my whole arm. I don't know. Anyways, what's fucked up, because I totally forgot. I thought okay, if you guys have followed me for a minute, you know that during my spiritual drives and all that bullshit, I saved the trinkets that I would find. The trash. I followed the trail of trash. Well, that's just been popping up for me lately, and I'm just like, I thought I threw it away. Some of it I knew I put in the divot box that I've spoken about, which was for protection. It was not for evil purposes. But anyways, if you're on the wrong side of that, then it might not seem so great, but regardless, doesn't matter. I thought, I couldn't remember. I was like, okay, well, I put some of that shit in there to just end a problem. And I thought I threw away the rest of the stuff because I knew what I had. Like, there's a drawer I have that has some stuff in it from that shit, from that time. But it wasn't much. And I was like, where'd all the other crap go? I'm like, well, whatever. Doesn't matter. I must have thrown it away, kind of thing. It was in the corner where my books are, because I was so drawn to get my fucking books. And I was thinking of the other books in my tote, which I'm going to still get out. But anyways, I was thinking of them, and I'm just like, because I forgot I had certain books in my room still. They were just kind of tucked away. And that's where Outlander came in, because it was the Outlander series, the entire book series. No, I haven't read the books yet, but I have them. And I'm just like, why? Like, what's the significance here? Like, is there something in that story that I didn't read yet? So I'm like going through, and I was reminded of a couple things with a few other books that I have there, because I have multiple series in there. I used to read a lot. I haven't lately. I just don't have the time. And when I get sucked into something, I get sucked the fuck in. So if I really like a book series, I can read it. I can read a whole series in days. Because I will literally walk around the house reading, doing what I'm doing. Like, I get sucked in. It's almost like Netflix and chill when you just binge watch a show series. I do that with books. So if I'm not in that energy, I don't really like to start something that I can't finish. You know what I mean? So anyways, Major Lock. I don't know. But I was drawn there, and I was getting these clues that pertained to those books, because it wasn't just any book, it was the Outlander series, but it had nothing to do with the series, it had to do with what was beside the series. So that crystal ball, I wanted to call it a globe, the globe over there, no, the crystal ball, comes in a pretty big box. I had put all those trinkets in that box and totally fucking forgot. Well, all those trinkets pertain to a past problem for me personally. That's why I'm sharing it in this. Because I was like, I thought I threw them out. Like, I really did. I'm like, oh, I've got pictures of it still. Fuck it. I don't care. You know, like, I just let it go. Well, Spirit was drawing me back to it. I don't really know why. I did look over everything, put it back, whatever, but it was brought back to my attention, which is kind of what I'm feeling in this energy. There's something from the past that is going to be brought back to your attention. Follow your intuition with this, because I feel like there's going to be some revelations, and you're just going to need to go. There's going to be a what the fuck moment here, because you're going to see through people's shit. And okay, it's bringing me back to what I said the other night that I haven't shared on here, when I was saying there was something like a chat thing that I did, basement thoughts basically, where I was talking about listening to yourself. But in that video, I was talking about how sometimes what we see and what we hear are totally different from what we feel, and we should trust what we feel versus what we see and hear, because people are very manipulative, you know. Some people, not everyone, but con artists, people who want to make you believe whatever the hell they want you to believe, they're good at that, you know. Some people are very good at it. And what's weird too is tonight, because I've been watching true crime still, I don't know, I'm on the tangent, it is what it is. And it's for a reason. I just know it, because I do this. I go on these weird little whatevers, and then it all makes sense in the end. But I was watching this one case, and I'm not even going to get into details on the crime or anything, because that's not what's important, and it wasn't important in my little chat thing either. But this is something else. And tonight, I was... I don't know, for some reason, there was two perpetrators, and one of them, if you would have just listened to what they said, you would believe them. You'd be like, wow, I feel for you, you know? But for some reason, I didn't like the little fucker. I was like, there's something wrong with this motherfucker. And it took almost 45 minutes for that to come out in the video, because it was all leading to the other suspect, and like it was all their fault, blah blah whatever, all their plan, and they were the main problem. They were the main problem. Come to find out, it was the fucker I thought. Like right out the gate, I looked at him and I was like, you're the problem. You're the main problem. I don't like you. I don't know why I don't like you. And if I'm wrong, but I don't fucking like you. And that's what I said to myself while I was watching it. And then at the end, I was right. That's why we got to listen to ourselves when you get those feelings, because that person was very manipulative. Like, actually, they were very good at it. Because I was questioning myself, going like, maybe I'm wrong. And it was insignificant, but that's kind of how you can test yourself, I guess, with things like that, when you listen to yourself. That's how I tested myself, because I was like, nope, there's a problem with this motherfucker. I don't fucking like him. And I know there's a big reason as to why, but everything leading up for 45 minutes was kind of going against what I was feeling, and I'm like, nope, I'm sticking to my guns. And come to find out, that motherfucker was the mastermind behind it all, because they're extremely manipulative, which is why people fall for that shit, you know? It doesn't matter if you have a gut feeling or not. Sometimes you still fall for that crap. And that's significant here. listen to yourself. It's not about past crimes. It's not about shit that's gone on with other people. It's about your life. You know, there's something you need to pay attention to that took place in the past with someone you know. Okay? With someone you know. Warning, you have a problem either now or in the near future. There's a fucking problem. And I don't know what the problem is yet. Maybe we'll find out. I'm not sure. But this is something that you've picked up on, that you've known, that you felt. Maybe you second guessed something. And then with Broom, new home, new attitude, and the month of March is significant. So that's coming up, near future, you know. And what this made me think of personally was maybe there'll be a problem with the twins in that situation, because that's the roundabout time frame when they won't be here much or at all. Because, you know, it's just kind of moving in that direction, and that's the time frame of this, and that's what I was thinking of. And I was just like, well, why would that be a problem? You know, I'm not concerned. I'm really not. I'm not concerned about their well-being, safety, anything like that. So I was just kind of thinking, like, what? Like, I was thinking, okay, personally, this is what I was thinking with these cards. Like, if that's what this is, why is that a problem for me? Why would that be a problem for me when I'm accepting of the whole situation and I just know everything's fine, you know? I kind of feel like it has nothing to do with them, has nothing to do with the situation. It's how spirit talks to me sometimes. They show me personal things, and then so it's kind of relatable, so I can understand it. So it's making me think that there's something that's coming up that someone's going to be okay with, but somebody else isn't going to be okay with. That's what's making me think of, no matter what the fuck it is, there is a problem. I keep staring at the word tow, and it's like tow truck, like towing something, not your toe. Not your toe on your foot. Something. So there could be a significance with a vehicle for someone. And hi, hello, hi, how are you? In a room, a specific room. I don't know if it's a room in your house, their house, someone's room, someone rents a room, lives in their fucking room. Something to do with someone's room. Hello and tow. There's a problem somewhere. But I don't know, I get messages in weird ways, and you know what? Sometimes it doesn't make sense right away, and then all of a sudden it's a like WTF moment, you know? Heed wise counsel. Yeah, someone's gonna need to. I can't even shuffle. Like, what the fuck? No, shit from the past has been coming up for me personally, but it makes zero sense to me. So it's not anything specific. It doesn't even draw me back to the time frame of when that shit occurred, like the shit I found. I mean, yeah, of course I thought about what happened, but it didn't seem significant. So it's showing me that there's something that somebody has saved from the past, information, trinkets, things, evidence, something that's important. Because I don't know, like, my situation doesn't feel like that's what this is. And if it is, it is, you know, it might be, but that's not what I'm sensing right this second. You inspire trust and confidence in this situation. You are very trustworthy is what I want to say. This isn't like making me think of not trusting anyone else. It's making me think of like, you are a trusted confidant. You are a trusted friend. There's someone who trusts you. They're putting their faith in you. I keep wanting to say hi. Like, hello, I'm trusting you. Hi, how are you? I trust you. I trusted her. I trusted her. Okay, so somebody trusted a female. What the fuck does that have to do? I trusted her. Could be somebody's mother or someone is a mother, but I trusted her. Alright. Disappointment in some affair. Well, somebody shouldn't have trusted someone. Whoever the hell her is, she is, you shouldn't have trusted her. I trusted her. I trusted her. Someone's going against you. They might have already gone against you, but somebody's butthurt. They're upset, and they're going to totally break your trust. Good advice from a wise person with owl at the bottom. I don't know if you seeked advice from this person or if they sought it out from you, but I feel like you cut ties with someone and someone's upset. It could be a friend. Like, you're not talking to this friend. It's not that, I don't know. For some reason, I want to say it's not that they trusted you and you just blah, 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 whatever. No, you trusted them at some point. You trusted this person at some point and they blah, blah, blah. They haven't yet. They haven't yet. They're gonna. Someone's gonna blah, blah, blah something that they should have kept to themselves. Warning you of a problem. Listen to yourself. Something from the past. I don't know, this is kind of upsetting. It's bothering me right this second. I'm getting mad. I don't know why. Something to do with sis. So it could be a sister or someone you feel close to, like a really close friend, because friend is standing out. So like someone that feels very close to you or you felt close to them. A mall could be significant as well. I'm not sure what the mall is, where it is, what the hell that is, but something like that. It hurts. I don't know. I feel like I just got hit in the chest. This doesn't feel like heart attack chest pains. This feels like someone just went wham. Like just popped me in the chest. Like I just got hit. I just got hit. Well, we have freedom here and kiss off because someone was being selfish with one way, but not being held back or held down. Because this is very restrictive energy, but it feels like you cut ties. You cut ties with someone and they're not, you're free from their control from anyone. You're free from this and someone's not fucking happy. I keep staring at this fucking stone. Wisdom. Like, maybe you outsmarted somebody or you're just smart enough to see the signs. Because I was talking about somebody very manipulative, like in those videos where, like, my initial gut feeling was, there's a problem with this motherfucker, but it alluded to no, and then they're the main problem, you know? At least in that video. So that's kind of the sign here. There's someone here that you probably trusted, or you thought you could trust them. Maybe you didn't fully trust them, but you're like, oh, you're cool, you're good, whatever, no problems. And then I don't know, it feels like thinking that there's no problems, everything's copacetic and fine. Because there's no reason to believe otherwise. This person's nice, they're giving, they're kind, they give you guidance, give you advice, they listen, whatever. But you always have that nagging feeling like, there's a problem here, there's a problem here. And then you go, no, there isn't. There's no problem. This person's wonderful. This person's my friend. This person's my lover. This person's amazing, whoever the hell they are. And then all of a sudden the truth comes out and you're like, I should have listened to myself. This person is a fucking shitbag. That's kind of what this feels like. And I feel like these problems are going to occur because you're free from the situation. You cut ties with somebody. You cut ties with somebody that you can't trust. But I do feel like you did trust them at one point. Like, you didn't think there was a problem until it was, like, brought to your attention. And it wasn't your intuition bringing it to your attention. It was like, wait a minute. Fuck this kind of thing. But your intuition was telling you all along that there was a problem. Somebody ignored themselves. Been there. Even recently, just saying. But somebody ignored themselves, and there's a problem now, but there's going to be a bigger one coming up because of this. Maybe because of mutual friends. I don't know. There's something that's going to spiral out of control here. What are you free from? It's making me feel sick. An emotional storm. Somebody definitely doesn't keep their emotions in check. What are you free from? What did you free yourself from? Spirit, what do they free themselves from? Nope, that's too much. Let's calm this down. What did we free ourselves from? Conflict, basically. Decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. It's conflicted. You're not even going back and forth. So, like with that manipulative energy where I was talking about that video where I just felt something was off with one mofo, and it kind of was like, no, yes, kind of thing, which can cause conflict when you're dealing with people like that, or if you're in a situation where it's like, what I'm feeling is the opposite of what the fuck is going on. So, am I right or am I wrong? Are you right? What the fuck? That's a conflicted energy. You're free from this. You cut ties with somebody because it's like, I don't care if I'm right or wrong. I'm done with this. But I kind of feel like you made the right choice to free yourself from this situation. But I don't feel like it was easy for you, because I do feel like you felt like you should be able to talk to, trust this person kind of thing. And your intuition was conflicting with what was really, like, what was going on, what you were witnessing, basically. It's like, this makes no fucking sense. But it makes perfect sense in the end. You're not going to regret letting this go, but you might kind of feel that way at some point during this, because I feel like someone's going to bring a problem to your doorstep, Like, this has got fuck you written all over it, to be honest. Someone's mad. Page of Wands. Yeah, someone's going to say something. Could be a friend of yours. I was picking up on that, but it's someone who wants to try to work on things. Someone's going to send you a message. And you might be conflicted because you freed yourself from the situation for a reason. This was recent, is what I want to say. Give me more on the Page of Wands, please. I don't know, this is like I'm not giving up energy. There's a female that doesn't want to give up, is what it feels like. They're standing their ground because they feel like there's an injustice here. Like you got them all wrong. You got the situation all wrong. There's someone here who wants to stand their ground because they feel like this is wrong. Like you got me all wrong, the situation. Like you don't understand what's going on here. But it's almost like backpedaling, backtracking to make up for a mistake. But it's this person's actions, what they say, are not justified. They're not. So they said something to you that probably pushed you over the edge. And it wasn't justified. But I feel like they feel butthurt. Like there's an injustice here. And I'm going to stand strong like, fuck you. I'm going to prove to you that you're wrong. But you're not wrong. You're not wrong, because that's what those manipulative buttholes do. They keep spewing different stories and they do different things to not only win people over, but to make themselves look better because they don't want to be judged. Someone fucked up here and they're backpedaling. That's what it feels like. I don't really feel like you have much to do with this. But someone's going to come in and want to rectify a situation that is already done and over with, is what it feels like. And the only reason they're upset about their piss poor decisions prior is because they got caught, or because they were understood when they shouldn't have been understood. You know what I mean? Like, you knew exactly what I was doing, kind of thing. But I wasn't doing that. It's something like that. 5 of Cups reversed. Healing loss. I don't feel like you're worried about this. Just gonna say they are. There's someone here that might pretend that they don't care. Like, I don't care that we're not together. I don't care that we're not friends. I don't care that this didn't work out. They care. They're butthurt. They're sore about this. They care. Which is why they're gonna even talk to you in the first fucking place. And you know it. High Priestess. I don't even care. I just don't fucking care. That's what I keep wanting to say. I don't care. I don't care. Well, someone's dwelling on something. They're overthinking something. They're very conflicted because they know they fucked up and they don't. Alright. I'm not saying any of you would out this person or talk shit about them or say anything about them, because you probably wouldn't. Because the High Priestess doesn't really say shit. You know, they know a lot, but they don't really say much. They say what they need to say at whatever time. This person's worried that you're going to tell certain people, the world, specific someone's, what happened. Like, the truth. And they need to get ahead of it. They want to combat this. But I don't feel like you're going to say anything. So this person's going to out their own ass with multiple people because they're going to try to get ahead of a problem that doesn't even exist. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's a necessary ending. So if you were worried about ending something with someone, like, did I make the right choice? Yeah, you fucking did. Because there's someone here and you know it. Like I said, the backpedaling energy, they're gonna make themselves look really shitty to a lot of people because they're gonna try to get ahead of something that's not even happening. Temperance. Well, this person's gonna want to, yeah, they're trying to balance it out. They're gonna try to fix a situation that is done. It doesn't even need fixing. Like, there's no solution here besides moving on. They should be holding back, but they're not. I feel like most of you are holding back. So if you're in this high priestess energy, you're not saying shit about the situation, about this person, anything. They're gonna out their own ass because they're gonna try to get ahead of the game and rectify a situation that isn't even a problem. Like, I'm gonna fix the problem, but there's no problem because it's done. It's over with. The death card, done, finito, gone. But I'm gonna fix this because I don't want to look bad. You know? That's what's gonna make someone look bad, just gonna say. Because they're speaking up when they should be shutting up. I don't know why scissors are so significant. I keep staring at it, and I know that's disappointment and some affair on that card, but the like actual scissors. So you cut ties with somebody, basically. What is this? Yeah, you cut ties with them. You're not talking to them. 8 of Wands, reversed. No traction. This person isn't going to get any traction with what they're saying, what they're doing, with quote unquote trying to fix something, because whatever they're trying to fix won't be fixed. It's just going to cause more problems, but you're not talking. You're not dealing with them. You're not talking about this person. You're not talking, period. Like, there's no news. No news is good news, right? No news. Someone was trying to copy you as well. I don't know why that's significant, but so maybe somebody was feeding off from the shit you were saying before, whatever you're doing, and they can't do that anymore. There's a copycat here, but they can't copy because you're not fucking saying or doing anything. Yeah, in the past, 6 of Cups, there was someone who was copying you in the past. And there's nothing they can do. I don't know. There's really nothing they can do. The truth is out. What's weird is this person's just gonna out their own shit from the past. Whatever they were worried about you spilling the beans about, you ain't spilling shit. They are. They burned the beans. They were trying to make their own, and it just got fucked up. There's something from the past that's going to bring clarity to somebody. Like, you're going to... Because I said that in the beginning. With this, it's going to hit you all at once, very suddenly. Spiritual info from the past is going to hit you very suddenly through not speaking. So it's like, you're not getting information from this person, that person, any person. Something from the past is coming back up. It's rearing its ugly head, and you're going to go... You're going to see it clear as day. It's going to be crystal clear. As if it was a fucking photograph. Something could be on film as well. It could be recorded. You could have photos. Because I said that when I mentioned that I opened that box. And I thought that stuff, I thought I threw it away. I thought some of it was in the divot box, and I thought the rest of it was gone. And I was like, oh, I have pictures, so it doesn't matter. I have pictures. I don't need to have the physical object. I have photographs. So it's like, it's still there even if it's not there, but it was there the whole time. I still have it. There could be something that you have. But I'm thinking of like photographs where, sometimes our memories fade. Where it's like enough time passes and, oh, so-and-so will forget about blah, blah, whatever. And then you look at a photograph and it all comes flooding back. Or you hear a song, or you smell a smell, and it all comes flooding back. That's what's going on here. That's where clarity is going to come in. There's something from the past that you're going to see. It could be a recording. You're going to listen to it, watch it, hear it, see it, whatever. Or a photograph. Or objects that you have. Whatever it is, there's something from the past that's going to provide clarity for you about a past situation. And it's going to be more clear because someone isn't talking in your ear anymore. Like, you're not listening to their bullshit or something. And because you're not sitting there hearing whatever, you're going to go, wow, it's way more clear. I know exactly what that's about. Like, that's what that feels like. Someone's getting clarity from something that happened in the past. What happened in the past? What happened in the past? I go from freezing my ass off to being hot as fuck, just saying. Like, it is really hot in here. Somebody could have an issue with their wrist. No. That's reminiscing on past moments. I'm just saying, but okay. There was something I came across too, and this makes perfect sense with this energy. Like, it was today's reading. Was somebody coming forward and wanting to say something. You have to cut your own hand off to tell the truth. Like, somebody was involved in something. So it's like, in order for this to just, the air to be cleared, in order for everything to be copacetic, I need to say this. But if I say it, I'm going to incriminate myself, like that kind of thing. Because that's kind of the video I watched today with those two perpetrators. That's why the manipulative one was acting the way they were, because they were trying to pin it all on the other person, like, oh, I'm innocent. And I kind of feel that here. And then the one, I don't know, that person never came clean, but it's almost like something like that where I'm not going to pin anyone against anyone. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to back out. And then they know that the right thing is to come clean about something. But in order to do so, they have chopped their own fucking hand off. Because they were part of a problem. Because they were in the know, at the very least. And I'm only saying that because Bert over here, I don't know if you can see him, he's laying there, he looks dead on the table. It's like the autopsy report. I'm doing the autopsy right now, and this motherfucker had to cut his hand off because, look, his hand is bent right here. I don't know if you can see it. This hand's fine. But he had to chop his own hand off to save the day. Thank you, Bert. Anyways, that's what I feel. I get messages in the weirdest fucking ways. You know, if you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. It's okay if you don't. Just mosey on up out of this bitch if you don't like me. Because I don't care, honestly. What the fuck is this? Poor judgment. Yeah, somebody wasn't thinking very clearly, and now they're fucking working on themselves. Spiritual work. Believe in divine timing. Someone's true colors are going to be fucking revealed. This goes back to listen to yourself. I'm sorry, I get so frustrated with that because we don't listen to ourselves all the time. Sometimes we could preach it and be like, oh yeah, I always listen to myself. I don't always listen to myself. I second guess the shit out of myself. And I've even said that, like, publicly, where I'd be like, I thought this, and I knew I was right, but I wasn't quite sure, so I don't know. And then I make a choice and go, motherfucker. Like, it happens to the best of us. There's someone who is full of baloney and Cheez-Its. And I just want to... It's making me angry. Give me more on this false motherfucker. What is up with this liar, pants on fire? Spiritual work and self-discovery. This feels like I made a mistake. I figured it out. Sorry. But it's a lie. Really what that feels like. Like somebody coming in with a false apology. Like, oh my God, I never should have said or done whatever. Because they're trying to save face. They're trying to save their own ass when they should be chopping their fucking hand off and just owning up to whatever the hell this is. Somebody needs to take a stand and own their own bullshit. Oh my God, I've been on here for 44 minutes. It feels like it's been like 10. Alright, give me more on false mask and then I'm out of here. Because this is taking too long. Well, if we even get a card. Stagnant, yeah. Irresponsible and sellout. Well, someone's dragging their feet and they're acting like a child. They're irresponsible as shit. And they know this. They're sellout. This person is gonna throw somebody else under the bus. Self-indulgent. Yeah, they're gonna throw somebody else under the bus. That's where the sellout energy is. I don't know if they threw you under the bus in the past, and that's what they're gonna come in and apologize for, quote unquote. But this feels like pointing the finger, blame game. Somebody is going to point the finger, the problem, point the finger at somebody else, probably you. When in all actuality, it's that demonic motherfucker themselves. Just saying. I hate that card so much. It doesn't scare me as much as it used to, but there's a problem afoot. Be prepared. Love you guys. Peace.